Hello, Bill here again, and today I'm going to do Gimmie 4545's thread that was initiated by Simon from Vinyl Dale. Please check out his channel, and quite a few people have been jumping on this thread, so I thought I'm up for the challenge as well. So I'm going to show 44 45s, but the 45 was really the single, and I'm going to start with a 78. And this is a 78 of We're Gonna Rock Around the Clock, Bill Haley and the Comets. So I think they used to have jukeboxes with 78s, and then it went on to 45s. So that was on shellac, and the next 44 are going to be on vinyl. And let's start off, it's not going to be alphabetical order. Some might be roughly, but I'm going to start with the Who. And this is the picture sleeve for Won't Get Fooled Again and Don't Know Myself on Track Records. Yeah. And then I have the Who on Polydor, and this is Had Enough and Who Are You? I think Who Are You will be the A-side. And then some more Who, again on Track Records, and this is Let's See Action. And it's backed with When I Was a Boy, written by John Entwistle. And then I've got on track again, Joined Together, The Who, and backed with Baby Don't You Do It. And if you're not aware of these B-sides, check them out. So one fabulous group to another, and we've got the Rolling Stones, I Want to Be Your Man, and that's of course the Lennon and McCartney written song. Then also on Decca, and Have You Seen Your Mother, Baby, Standing in the Shadows. I think those last two were my wife's singles. And then we've got Tumbling Dice, backed with Sweet Black Angel on the Rolling Stones record label. And then we've got As Tears Go By and 19th Nervous Breakdown. And then I think this is my most recent single, and this is Jack White from 2-3 years ago, and it's got Connected by Love, and the B-side is Respect Commander, and these are from 2018. This is a favorite band of Richard McCook's, and the undertones, You Got My Number, Why Don't You Use It? And the B-side is Let's Talk About Girls. Back to the 60s and See Emily Play by Pink Floyd. 1971, yeah, there's lots of 50th anniversaries of box sets, etc. But this is the single of Imagine by John Lennon, and it is backed with Working Class Hero. And then 1968 and Lady Madonna, Parlophone record label, and of course it's the Beatles. So that's some of the really special records that are 45s that I have to show. So moving along with the other 30, I think. So some really nice records here as well. So I've got Supertramp's Dreamer, and it's backed with Bloody Well Right. Did I swear? Supertramp, great band. Then Fun Boy 3 with Banana Rama, and It Ain't What You Do, It's the Way That You Do It. And yeah, that's a great, great cover as well. And then Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes. And Frankie Goes to Hollywood and Relax. And this one, I think this has got Shirley Ellis, the clapping song and the name game, but it's also got one of the longest titles for a record or a recording. And it is Ever See a Diver Kiss His Wife While the Bubbles Bounce About Above the Water. Another picture of Shirley Ellis on the back. Then 70s classic rock and One of These Nights by the Eagles. Pub rock. And yeah, get that round the right way. Back in the Night by Dr. Feelgood and I'm a Man, Still Am, the B-side. Then Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing. CBS, the home of Bob Dylan. And this is Knocking on Heaven's Door. Then Neil Diamond on MCA, and yeah, get the correct side, William. Crackling Rosie. And then Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. And this is, yeah, I think it's maybe a Spanish one. Spanish pressing, Smoke on the Water, Humo on el Agua. So there's a studio recording and I think a live one as well. Then HMV's greatest, or His Majesty's Voice, Golden Greats. HMV issued Shaking All Over by Johnny Kidd and the Pirates. And on the B side is Need a Shot of Rhythm and Blues. Right, we're going for classic island label, Pink label, and Living in the Past by Jethro Tull. Then The Jam, When You're Young. Great band this. Whispering Bob Harris used to wear a badge on his jacket lapel with promoting the Jackson 5. And this one's The Jacksons and Blame It on the Boogie. Now, for all us chaps, we have to remember that it's different for girls. Joe Jackson, and that's from 1979. And then I think this is a bit earlier, but on the King record label. And this is John Lee Hooker, Moaning and Stomping Blues, and Baby Don't, or Baby Don't Go Baby is the other side. So I think this was on a jukebox because it's got the spacer for the big hole. Then this is United Artists, and Hawkwind's Urban Gorilla. I think this one had to be withdrawn because of car bombs, etc. And it's got brain box pollution, Hawkwind. And then we couldn't have Hawkwind without this classic, and it is Silver Machine from 1972, I think, and B-side is 7 by 7. Then another jukebox hit, but this time it's Gypsy Eyes and the Jimi Hendrix Experience, and on the other side we've got Crosstown Traffic. Classic single from what, 1973, and we have Albert Hammond and Free Electric Band. And the B-side is You Taught Me to Sing the Blues. I think Albert Hammond has written a lot of hits, but other people have recorded them. Then icons of the 80s, Sting and Co, The Police, and Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. And it's from the Ghost in the Machine album. Then a really nice song, this, Every Kind of People, Robert Palmer. Another classic, Enola Gay by OMD, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. And then, it wasn't this one, but this was the first single ever played on Radio 1, and Flowers in the Rain, written by Roy Wood, and it's of course The Move. Some pictures promoting albums there, so The Best of the Beach Boys and Bobby Gentry's Ode to Billy Joe. Just a few more to go. We have RCA Victor and the Monkees, Daydream Believer. Back to the 70s, 73, and The Joker by Steve Miller Band, who I saw in Glasgow, and they was at the Royal Concert Hall in Glasgow, and the band stopped to give appreciation to the designer of the auditorium because the acoustics were just fantastic. Some more on United Artists. This is Don McLean and American Pie, Part 1 and Part 2. And I think we've got about 3 to go. Bobby's Girl by Susan Mon. Great band, this, Love. And I'm not sure again what's the A side. Stand Out is on one side and Doggone. But yeah, Love and Forever Changes is a classic album. You should check that one out. And then we're going back to Mersey Beat and Parlophone Records and Little Children by Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas. So that's my contribution to Gimmie 45 45s. Hope you enjoyed viewing, and yeah, check out Vinyl Dale's channel, and I wish Simon all the best. And thanks for this challenge, one that I couldn't bypass. I had to do it. So take care. Bye just now.